Rudy Charles interrupts the Mike Tenay and Don West rundown to announce that the main event of the last show of the month will be Abyss, Styles, Raven, and Killings in a 4-way with Sting as the special enforcer. Because, Liam, Sting returned on this show.
It's Sting. Yeah, he has a movie to promote, so he's back.
Yeah, he just shows up. He's the Chris Rock of TNA, just here promoting movies.
I like that when he's like, I came here for part of my career. He's like, I'm not talking about TNA.
The olden days with Jerry.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mike today does a big intro. He's talking about this man has done all these things. He faced Ric Flair. He won the NWA title. He won the WCW title. He was this big star. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, you're a big dork. Did you know who he was talking about, Liam? Did you work out who Mike today was talking about?
I had no clue.
So yeah, he introduces Sting. Sting is here to shoot a movie, actually, not plug a movie. He's shooting a movie, just like Chris Rock. He's shooting Sting the movie. George King, a Christian music industry who was married to Sting's longtime manager, Kathy King, decided to make a movie based on Sting's life. It was later released as Sting the Moment of Truth.
This is a movie that came out?
Oh yeah, it actually came out. It's a real thing. We should probably watch it for Patreon if we can find it.
This is our number 2 movie review.
Yeah, every movie that props up in the TNA timeline we will have to watch for Patreon. That's the rule.
No, don't say that because some sponsors later on in the run, I don't...
We'll have to watch X-Men 3 that sponsors TNA in 2006.
We have to listen to the Fozzy album.
Oh, no.
No, I'm a staunch Fozzy supporter, so I can't actually talk about that. Not as big as Andrew Rich, but you know.
Why are you taking shots at Andrew and his Fozzy love?
Because he owned me thoroughly that one time.
Sting will be playing himself in the later years, and actor Danny Falgatter will be playing young Sting. Former Tennessee Titans wide receiver Chris Sanders will play the part of the referee. The movie is expected to be distributed through the Christian community.
The referee.
Yes, the singular referee. TNA only has 3 apparently. Sting only has 1.
The way I'm reading this, it seems like old Sting wrestles young Sting in this movie.
No, there's just flashbacks to Sting's early career, and then you see like older Sting who is... So the story is about a wrestler caught up in a world of drugs, drinking, and womanizing, who is a superstar in front of the curtain, but killing himself behind it. Then he turns around due to discovering Jesus Christ.
So this is like the first 75% of the wrestler.
Yeah, except with more Jesus.
Yay.
Instead of the ending where he does the dive off the top rope and they fade to black, Jesus.
They fade to black and it's Jesus.
There is an alternate ending, isn't there? I don't forget what the alternate ending of the wrestler is.
I just remember that he dies. Big 2008 spoilers.
There was a match taped between Sting and Jeff Jarrett for the movie. It was about 5 minutes long. Sting did all his big moves and won, but refused to break the Scorpion Deathlock after the match. They also filmed stuff in the ring with Chris Harris and Abyss for the movie.
I hope it's young Sting wrestling Abyss.
This actor dude, just Abyss throwing him around.
And also just like the idea of, yes, when I was a young man in the business, I wrestled this man, Abyss.
Abyss is an omnipresent force, Liam.
He is a demon.
He is everywhere.
He is everything.
So that brings us to our main event. Raven defeats AJ Styles, Ron Killings, and Abyss to advance to face Chris Harris next week, where the winner of that match will advance to the steel cage to face Jeff Jarrett.
So I don't particularly like the match, but I like seeing 4 stars on the screen, so 3.5, baby.
I like the match. I thought this match ruled.
I thought kind of a lot of nothing happened.
I thought they went out there, had a cool match. Styles and Killings did stereo dives. Killings stepped up off a chair.
You're describing stuff from literally the last minute.
Yeah, because this was the best. That's what we call good pacing, Liam.
Yes.
But Killings stepped up off a chair into a double rotation black hole slam, and it was the best.
You're an easy man to please.
Yes, if you do double rotation black hole slams out of nowhere, I will be very easily pleased.
Fair enough.
So Vince Russo came out, he joined commentary, he was holding a towel. He actually had the towel last week, so the towel isn't just a 1-week introduction for the sake of this story, it's a 2-week introduction.
This guy's great at long-term storytelling.
He is.
Sound the alarm, baby.
Sting was guest enforcer, but he was not an unbiased guest enforcer because he was just running wild on people
Beating
willy-nilly.
fuckers up, it ruled.
He was just like, if anybody crosses him at all in the match, he's just gonna fucking beat their ass.
And my favorite part about it was like Russo being like, I told him not to do this, but then Mike and Don were going like, yeah, get him, whoa. And then Vince was like, oh fuck yeah, you know what, you're right, get him.
It's Sting. You can't tell Sting not to kick ass.
Yeah, that's against the rules.
So Killings had hit an axe on a chair on Styles, but Abyss pulled the referee out. Styles hit Raven with the clash, but then Jarrett ran out. Sting and Russo cut off Jarrett. So the finish, Styles was like distracted with Raven in the ring. Then Jarrett took the towel off of Russo's shoulder, threw it into the ring. Styles thought it was Russo throwing in the towel on his behalf. He was distracted and mad, which allowed Raven to hit the Raven effect to pick up the win.
So, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like we're starting to build up to the Raven Jarrett stuff again.
Yeah.
But Raven's like an annoying heel.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how that's going to go.
The direction they go with this, I think, makes very little sense, but we won't talk about that until April.
Well, I can't talk about it. I literally don't know it.
Mm.
So, yeah, it feels like we're going to get to the place we want to get to, but not in the way we wanted to get there.
Yeah, and just as a general rule, I don't like that they've turned Raven.
Yeah, but he was the biggest star in the company.
And, like, everything he did every month was good. And, like, not that he's bad this month. He is still probably one of the better parts of the show. But still, he was, like, the top babyface. And you have Jarrett as the top heel. Why is that not the match?
Especially if you're, like, going to pull the trigger, you know? Mm. You want those guys in those positions for that. But, I don't know. We're doing something weird and different, I guess.
And at least the thing they're doing is in service of getting Chris Harris over. So it's not like they're doing nothing instead of doing Raven.
Yeah.